Hello everybody, welcome back to the Yozo Tech Tracks YouTube channel. You're joining me on my day number 4 out of 5 home workout routine that I like to do in a half an hour window. Today's exercise for me to start off is going to be the bench press pull-up or chin-up superset, and the heavy emphasis exercise for today for my program is the bench press. So let's get going. I got my stopwatch as always, and here we go with superset number 1. Okay, that was a good warm-up. We're at roughly 1 minute almost. Again, this is day number 4 and it is similar to day number 1. It is a variation of the push-pull hip hinge, which is pretty much a full body workout. However, on day number 1, my heavier exercise in the program was the hip hinge or the deadlift. Today's heavy exercise is the bench press, the push. I prefer to do the bench press, the flat bench press. That's one of my favorite exercises. I can also vary that up with the overhead press, but I've gone into the reasons why I don't do it because my ceiling is a little bit low clearance. So I would like to do pretty much a clean and press or a version of the military press, but I can only do so much indoors here. I'm pretty okay with this because I do also perform overhead presses on my day number 2 and day number 5, which will be tomorrow to conclude the week. So I try to break up the week with my routine where all the major exercises are being done twice a week. Once for a lighter set and reps, and one for a heavier set and reps. So I still do it twice a week. So everything pretty much falls into that ideal set and rep range for good development and not overdoing it and still getting a pretty good result out of it. I'm at 2 minutes 30 seconds, which is going to be the set number 2. So let me do that right now. Okay, that was superset number 2 out of 5. I'm at 3.5 minutes, which I'm pretty happy with. My next third superset will be at starting time around 5 minutes. Just like the couple of days before, it starts at the 0 minute, 2.5 minutes, 5 minutes, 7.5 minutes, and 10 minutes. And I did do a warm-up set, as I always do, off camera, because I do like to keep these videos about under 12 minutes because of my camera software issues, but I just do a quick warm-up set for what I'm about to do, which takes no more than about a minute or 2. So these 12-minute videos plus the 1 or 2 minutes warm-up for that superset exercise is pretty much a 15-minute duration. So 2 of those 15 minutes for the first half, and the second half is where I get my half an hour. It always worked pretty good for me. It's pretty much, for myself, I found the best bang for the buck I can do within that time. I don't like to do too many different exercises per day because for myself, with my limited equipment and the time I allow for myself to do these exercises, it will be too much of a time waster to have to set something up and then jump to the next set and then rearrange again. It's just in a half an hour window I would be running around back and forth, which is the reason I like to do my exercises in the way that I'm showing them on the video. For myself, with one set of equipment, I can pretty much intelligently put programs together, and I'm happy with the results. 5 minutes, let me do my set number 3. Okay, I'm at around 6 minutes, which is pretty good for myself. The heavy exercise for today for myself is the flat bench press, which I do like to do 5 sets of 5 reps, which makes for 25 total reps. I do come up with a weight for the different heavy days where the weight is challenging for me, but that all depends on a lot of things, such as the rest, my nutrition, stress level like anybody has in their life. So some days I go heavier, some days I go slower. This is all based on past experience about trying to guess how I feel for that day, to come up with some exercises that, to come up with the weights for the exercises that do challenge me and put me into that rep range. So the pull-up I'm doing, I'm just trying to accomplish between 5 to 10 reps. So anything in that window I'm pretty happy with. Again, it's just to another day where I can do a pull exercise that I can superset with the bench, because those two exercises back to back are pretty much what's antagonistic muscle groups. For the push and the pull, you do work some overlapping muscles, but your push muscles are still recouping when you're doing the pulling. So it is still something that personally I like to do because it's a time saver, and I pretty much I cram more exercises into a smaller window. But just on the upper body exercises, I usually don't superset anything with the lower ones, such as deadlift or back squat, because they're more taxing exercises. I'm at around 7.5 minutes. Let me do my set number 4 out of 5. Okay, that's about 8.5 minutes, and that was my 4th superset for the first half. The second half of the day will be the deadlift, but once again, the heavy day for the deadlift was on Monday. So today is also a deadlift on the second half, similar to day number 1, but the deadlift is going to be at a much lower weight. And I'm going to be aiming for that 5 to 10 reps for 5 sets. On Monday, the heavy exercise was the hip hinge deadlift, but I was aiming for 3 sets for that day, a set of 5, a set of 3, and a set of 2, for a total of 10 challenging reps. Today it's going to be 5 sets of 5 to 10 reps for each set of those. And I found for myself that's a pretty good combination of getting a full body workout most of the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, with Wednesday. The middle day is going to be the farmer walk, which I've done yesterday, but that's a pretty demanding exercise on its own. So I don't like to pair that up, because for myself, I found out when I'm doing those farmer walks, I do need the rest in between it just to catch my breath and stretch a little bit and to get ready for the next set of walks. So that is a day I devote only to that farmer walk exercise. And let me do my set number 5 and end the video, the first half. Okay, I'm at roughly 11 minutes into the program. Just so you saw, I wasn't able to accomplish my 5th set of 5 reps. So next week, during this exact day, I'm going to be attempting the same weight until I get the maximum 5